I'll take the shorter tube with me. Yes, now I can reach it. Attention strap.
Be careful with that construction.
I told you. Physics don't lie. Works better than expected. The stuff is coming off the shovel nicely. Oh no, it's vibrating a lot. Hold on tight. Done. What's the... Turn off! Oh,
over here.
Damn! Ooh, that was close. If Mark had seen that, he'd be lecturing me right now.
I would gladly switch into lecture mode.
Stop yabbing. It worked. That's what matters. I should be able to move it with the console now.
Physics don't lie. You are correct.
Maintenance completed, right?
Correct.
Excellent, but we'll have to go a few more times.
Simple machines can be useful too.
How nice of you to say.
That should be enough. All you need to do is turn it on. All precautions taken.
Well then, hold on to your butts.
Well, I don't.
It's just a saying. Yes, that sounds good.
Startup sequence initialized. Capacity at 1%.
1%?
It will take a while for the facility to start. It has been dormant for quite a while.
I see. We're just gonna have to live with that. Is there anything I can do to help?
You could press the start button repeatedly and more vigorously while swearing. That would not change anything, but it appears to be one of your rituals.
Thanks, I'll pass. I'm tired enough as it is. It's been a long day. I should lie down. Where's the best place in the station to sleep?
Here.
Here? Where it's really loud and full of trash?
I understand that an organic life form such as yourself might have a problem with that. In that case, I recommend the drilling room.
Okay. Let's go there then. Good. So we can transmit a distress signal tomorrow, which will be picked up by all surrounding flight paths. Then all we need is for a ship to actually fly along one of those routes and notice it. Just.
Correct.
The food and water supplies are secured?
The incubators are intact. Many of the plants are unharmed and have been sustaining humans for many years. It looks quite promising.
It does. If you dismiss all the absurd things we've encountered here and throughout our journey.
It doesn't seem to make sense that we received a signal. That's true. We will be able to verify if something was transmitted from here in the outpost's protocols as soon as it is online. I registered it from within the facility. That does not mean that it came from the station's communications center.
And then there's that shadow I saw.
Probably an illusion. My sensors are set to constantly be on the lookout for signs of life. There were none.
What if it was Mark? What if something happened to him?
It can't have been him. Apart from my sensors not picking him up, he would have had to overtake us on our way through the swamp, or he would have landed here without a radio device by pure chance.
Maybe this is all more complex. I've been exploring strange planets for years, but I've never been on my own. Left to my own devices with no team. The longest I've been alone were a few expeditions in a rover, and even then I always had radio contact. I often thought about what it would be like to be on an expedition into the unknown, alone and free, making mistakes, encountering problems, finding solutions, proving to nobody but myself what I can do.
Just like now?
Just like now. I don't know why, but to be honest, despite the danger, I'm enjoying the challenge. We revived a desert outpost. That's incredible. Maybe it's my anxiety playing tricks on me. My guilty conscience because I didn't look for Mark more thoroughly. All because I wanted to explore. Could I have done more? It would have made sense for me to have those hallucinations, if there wasn't concrete evidence to the contrary. We both saw the light, twice, and received a signal that guided me here, to a place that might just save my life. How probable is it even for us to find something like this?
Please make your question more specific.
Well, there's nothing in Mark's protocol about what kind of mission we're on. Only that we set off from another moon later than anticipated and that we both have gaps in our memory. Then we crashed on a planet abandoned by the company. What was our goal?
Maybe this place.
Maybe. It's possible we weren't supposed to explore an unknown planet, but we were supposed to find something else on our mission here? Some kind of secret. We have to find out what happened to this place, Core. why it was abandoned.
We will probably have enough time to do that while the signal is being transmitted.
Right. Well, then you keep watch again. I'll go and rest up.
Will do. Automatic firing systems activated.
Excuse me?
I was joking. If I notice anything sneaking around here, I will wake you up with loud beeping noises. I have elaborate waking subroutines and 12 different ringtones.
You're truly a marvel of technology, Core. Good night.
You hesitate. Despite the improvement, you're worried you won't have any thrills in the new job, right?
Yes, I guess. I know what I'm good at, but this new position would mean more money, more security. There's regular paychecks, more time at home, more time with you, and...
Regularity, security, those aren't really things you care about. At least, you didn't until now. You know I support you. You should do whatever makes you happy. Don't do anything just for the money. We'll pull through anything, one way or another. Both of us. Together.
Have you noticed something?
What do you mean?
You were in a hopeless situation, without help, without any prospect of being saved. But you never lost your optimism. You even found the time for snappy remarks.
That's just who I am.
Maybe that's your way of working through the things that happened.
Maybe.
And it was a bit like a wish come true. The wish to explore foreign worlds.
I do that a lot.
But not under these extreme circumstances.
You're right. Some expeditions were so boring I didn't even know what to write in my report. I hated it when that happened.
You don't like desk work.
I do. I enjoy writing my reports, but something needs to have happened. I need to have experienced something. Otherwise I get bored.
I see. Can you remember what happened the following day?
Well, there was a very strange encounter.
Good morning, Tessa. My sensors registered regular REM phases in your sleep. How are you feeling?
Good morning, Core. I feel much better, even though I'm still stranded on a foreign planet. The generator deactivated itself, but there's power for the lights. So the incinerator is running?
Correct. We are at 94% capacity. That suffices to power all systems.
Excellent. Let's get to the control room then, so we can start the distress signal before we explore any further. Oh no, the communications console! There's somebody here. Your sensors must be going crazy. That bar didn't just fall from the ceiling on its own.
I cannot rule out the possibility of a coincidence. However, I cannot register any material fatigue and my sensors detect physical interference. But I also cannot register any signs of life.
That was our last hope of being saved.
You should be hopeful as long as your basic biological functions are still active. Blood circulation, breathing, metabolic system. The lower levels of your Maslow's pyramid of needs are satisfied.
Yeah, well, somewhere in the middle of that pyramid is a level that says I don't want to be stabbed in the back! Come on, show yourself!
What was that?
Quickly, Core! We have to get him!
Wait. Tessa!
Damn. Where am I?
Core?
What's a medical ward? My head is throbbing. My throat hurts. Oh, blood. The attack. Of course, that proves it. And even though I have a headache, I can still see it right before my eyes. The name tag on the attacker's suit. M. Luna. The same name as the one on the card. Is that why the figure attacked me? Strange. I've still got it. What does this mean? I wish I understood.
Ongoing alarm. Door cannot be opened.
Damn, the door won't open. I have to get out of here and make sure the attacker won't damage anything else. If the plants get destroyed, I'll starve miserably. At least the station has power again. And where's the tin can? This contains waterproof plasters and bandages. Oh no, Core! Come on, power up! Don't you dare leave me here alone. I'm sorry I called you a tin can. A few of his cables are hanging out and I can see a hole in the hull, but his memory module seems to be undamaged. This is a mixer for various substances. It won't help me right now. In it are a lot of light capsules for black light. But they're all different sizes. Even if I needed them, I'd have no idea what sockets they'd fit into. Another light capsule to compare might be helpful. That photograph. That's Anthony, I'm sure. And that is Finn. But he's so old. He looks like he's 7 or 8. But he was younger than that. How did it get here? Were they here? Was I here? Okay, calm. Stay calm. I can't remember him being that old. Does that mean I haven't seen him for that long? And wait a minute. If they were here, were they the expedition's goal? Or maybe it wasn't an expedition, but a search. Core. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. Stay calm, Tessa. Maybe Anthony was stationed here at some point and I just forgot. I've never missed the two of them more. I hope I can find something in here to repair Core, or leave the medical ward. No progress without obstacles. Robot arm to extract blood and make injections. I've seen one of these before somewhere. Test tubes, instruments, pipettes. Nothing I could use to get out of here. There's a small key here and... Oh! I don't have to repair Core. Not the hardware, anyway. There's another one here. I think that might even be a newer model. Are you okay? Do you remember anything?
Systems rebooting. Accessing database. My last saved entry is a sequence of special characters as if my swear protection algorithm optimized the entry. And why are all of my settings changed?
I went after that figure, but then we were attacked. My memory's hazy, but there's one thing I saw. This person was wearing a name tag. It said M. Luna. That's the name from the ID card that I found in the suit. So maybe it was hers, but that was on our ship.
Only you and Mark were on that ship.
Yeah, strange. But that wasn't Mark. This person was smaller and daintier. He might have been able to squeeze into a suit like that, but... well, I don't know. I couldn't tell.
Whoever it was, the figure was able to take you out.
Right. And gave me an injection in the neck. That's all I remember. And before that, she got you. I had to put your memory module into a different core model.
Ah, so that's why all the settings are different. One moment, please. So, this is new. Over here. And that here. Who would do that? Strange widget, be gone. Startup menu to the bottom left, where it should be. Decline, no, I do not want a newsletter. Classic mode, skip tutorial. A dark mode, that's unnecessary, maybe later. And another entirely new function. Interesting.
And what kind?
Holo records. This enables me to depict holographic recordings. If I am not mistaken, this station is equipped with hologram recorders. It looks like recordings are saved for every single room.
That would mean we can see what happened here, right?
Partially, yes. My access to the station's databases is limited and a lot of the data has been corrupted.
Better than nothing. Maybe we can find some answers. I would be particularly interested in one answer. Why I found a family photograph with Anthony and Finn on it here. And why is Finn so much older than I remember?
I cannot trace back this photograph's origins, but I agree, we cannot determine how a private item of yours got here. One possible explanation is that one of you has been here before.
Not that I can remember. It's
Damn it. One of the light capsules is broken. Could you get a new one?
Can do. Blacklight, correct?
Yes, obviously.
Sure. We've got lots of those in storage. Damn, the door's blocked again. It keeps happening during those test alarms. Did you finally report the issue?
Not yet. We've got more important things to report. You can fix it. Go to the console and into settings. There you can activate sleep mode and random mode. Then just press reset settings, then deactivate sleep mode and random mode again, and then press open door. It's pretty easy.
That's what you call easy?
This must be the console for the door. What was that again?
Settings reset. Ongoing alarm. Door cannot be opened. Settings reset. Settings reset. Ongoing alarm. Door cannot be opened. Settings reset. Ongoing alarm. Door cannot be opened. Settings reset.
That will not work, Tessa. A programming error like that would have been reported and examined. Humans really are amazing creatures. You can learn all there is to know about their ways in a month, and yet after many years, they can still surprise you with their stupidity.
Yep. Why repair it when there's a way around that hardly anyone knows? What could possibly go wrong? What's this? A gun?
An injection gun for the subcutaneous injection of liquids.
Just say syringe next time. With this, the person must have given me the injection and then lost it on the run. Can it be useful for us?
If there are any remnants of the liquid inside it, I could analyze it.
Yes, there's a bit left in here. Get going, Cora.
Beginning analysis. Analysis complete, comparing with available data. The composition is similar to a poison, which is known to affect people's memories over long periods of time. There are documented cases where memories did not return for several years, but it was made synthetically.
Memory loss. So someone wants me to forget something? I guess this isn't the first time I got a dose of that stuff.
Do you remember a previous injection?
No, but hey, maybe that's why I forgot them. And I have all these gaps in my memory. And Mark, too, according to his log. What if it has something to do with me forgetting this place and my family?
I cannot refute your argument, but I cannot confirm anything either. You should remember these questions so you can get proper answers.
That's easier said than done when you've been injected with a potion of forgetfulness. Is there any way of neutralizing this poison? An antidote?
Yes, it should be possible to synthesize an antidote.
What do we need?
A sample of your blood, ascorbic acid, as pure as possible, adrenaline to stabilize your heart rhythm.
Adrenaline. Great. And ascorbic acid. So, vitamin C?
Colloquially known as vitamin C, yes. The solution itself must then be made by a sequencer or similar mixing device, so we can be sure to get the correct dosage.
Okay, so I have to draw some blood and find some vitamin C and adrenaline. Piece of cake. An foreign planet with imminent memory loss.
This is Space Carrier MS Kalinkoff. We have received your signal and are on course towards your position. Estimated arrival in 3 days. Please convey your landing coordinates.
Okay, shut down everything not necessary for survival.
Drilling halted, gates closed.
Are the rovers on their way?
Rover 1 is on its way southeast. Number 2 still has a technical problem.
How bad is it?
I don't have any idea. There's a mechanic working on it.
Good. Then go ahead and pack your things.
Understood.
The incubators are working and my food supply is safe. And a laboratory is much, much more fun when it's got power. I'm sure we'll find something here, Core. Yes, it fits. There's just an ID card here. That's Anthony's card.
Your husband? So he was stationed here. Maybe the logbook stored on the card can give us more detailed information.
Yes. Good idea. He wrote something here about the effects of plants and secretions that he found on the planet. There's a date here. Core, how long ago was this?
According to the station's data, today is October 1st, so the entries are about 80 to 90 days old.
That's impossible.
Your memories might be playing tricks on you. When was the last time you saw him?
I can't say for certain.
Anthony must have been stationed here. He wrote something about examining plants. He would not have done that on a short visit. These substances he has studied also sound very interesting. Perhaps they can be of use for the antiserum.
Tony, I've got some... Tony?
This console's display is intact and controls the incubator.
Yes, you can open it from here. I would only recommend doing that if you want to retrieve something.
The fruits inside there might help with my antidote. We have to risk it.
To open the incubator, the values must be adjusted according to the environment. You can see them here, in this green area. Unfortunately, this system seems to have been damaged, too.
Then we'll just adjust them manually. What the... The mechanics are influencing each other.
In these adverse conditions, systems must be equipped for all eventualities. This makes for complicated reciprocity. You have to find a way to correct it.
Did I do it? Finally! Great! Let's hope these fruits will help me. There are more fruits in here. Some of them aren't ripe yet.
As suspected, the system will provide you with enough sustenance.
I'll start it, just to test it. Ah! Ugh. A few cables have burned out. Yep, the cable's insulation is gone because they weren't connected properly. I have to replace the insulation first and protect the cable from water. No, I don't have to cut them off, but the cables are bare and could come into contact with each other or with water. Put this around here. Okay, now they should work again. I have to adjust the wiring to make sure this doesn't happen again, but correctly this time. Someone who didn't know what they were doing did a piss-poor job putting it together. The cables are all wrong. Right, that should do it. I can use the oven now. Just a little sting.
Medical unit states. Blood sample of unregistered patient successfully extracted. Analysis. Blood levels critical. Medical assistance required. Calculating DNA sequence.
A mixer for substances. This will help me mixing my antidote. compartment for ingredients that just opened. I'm going to need 3. Ascorbic acid, my blood, and adrenaline. I wonder if I could use any of this as an antidote. Oh, that seems fragile. I should probably put it over here in case I need them. These are just containers and instruments. No ingredients or substance, but they might still be useful. Test tubes, pipettes, spoons. Everything a good chemistry set needs. Everything except chemicals. Energy, yes. Light? No. Looks like the workplace of every programmer ever, including the coffee machine. I can retrieve a box for hazardous materials. The other boxes are all assigned to individual employees. I'm going to need their ID cards. There's a gas cartridge here, I'll take that. And various acids. I could probably use those too. I shouldn't carry around more than 2 of these acids. Various acids. I could probably use those too. I shouldn't carry around more than 2 of these acids. I can retrieve a box for hazardous materials. The other boxes are all assigned to individual employees. I'm going to need their ID cards. The computer controls the robot to retrieve boxes from the ceiling.
If you insert an ID card into the card reader, the chest belonging to this employee will be transported down.
A strange wooden box.
I don't think that's going to do much good. What? really was stationed here. And not too long ago by the looks of it. But even if that's true and my memories were false, where were we going?
A tension strap. Now I have 2 of them. Why wouldn't it surprise me? Sure enough. Well, now I'm curious.
There's a manuscript here. A short story called A Little Monolith. It's signed by Melissa Luna.
The test tube fits. I'll fill the bottle up completely. If I want to mix these acids, I should do it in the right conditions. I'll put them here. If I find out more about these samples, I might be able to find out if I can use one of them as a substitute for adrenaline. If I find out more...
Damn it, they're broken. Can't I just replace this with one cogwheel? And a strap? Then I could just rebuild them all in the same way. I'll try that, but I need a cogwheel.
Mark! That's Mark! Have we been here a few times, maybe? Or were we even stationed here?
You go over there. This over here. Malarkey. Yeah. No, not a G. And I didn't save. What a mess. Redoing all that work's gonna take hours.
The gas is a good supplement. I'll attach the cartridge.
The burner's fueled up again. The gas on its own won't heat anything up. I need a spark. Yes, it works! I'll ignite it if I want to heat or burn anything.
Maybe I'll find out more about the substances if I burn them. One of them is apparently pretty similar to adrenaline. It's burning... Oh no, it just went up in smoke. It's burning red. It's burning green. It's burning red. It's burning blue. It's burning... Oh no, it just went up in smoke. How decadent.
Now that's what I call a clean and disinfected cup.
Upon closer inspection, it's a pretty strange construction.
Indeed, it used to be nothing but a water fountain, but then it was augmented and improved.
Now it's ready to make tea, coffee, and it even comes with a juice extractor. Pretty messy, but it works. Okay, now I just put the juice in here and then we'll wait until there's nothing left but ascorbic crystals. What's the temperature, Core?
My sensors indicate 19 degrees Celsius. That should be a comfortable temperature for you.
It is, but that's not what I wanted to know. What temperature do we need to heat the fruit juice at?
You should have asked more precisely. The optimum temperature to obtain near pure ascorbic acid is 292 degrees Celsius.
Good. Let's see then. Looks like that worked. All that's left is a crystalline powder. That must be ascorbic acid.